Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Creating a sci-fi barrier shield effect in Godot can be a fun and rewarding project. This tutorial will guide you through the steps to create a visual effect using the Godot engine, focusing on shaders, particles, and sprite animations to achieve that futuristic look. Prerequisites: basic knowledge of Godot engine and its interface. Familiarity with gdscript and shader programming will be beneficial. Step 1. Setting up your scene. 1. Create a new scene. Open Godot and create a new scene. Choose 2D scene if you're working in a 2D game, or 3D scene for 3D. 2. Add a node. For 2D, add a node 2D as the root node and name it barriershield. For 3D, add a spatial node and name it barriershield. 3. Add a sprite/plane. For 2D, add a sprite node to your barriershield node. Set a transparent texture or color that will act as your shield. For 3D, add a plane mesh to your barriershield node and set its material to a new spatial material. Step 2. Creating the shield effect with shader. 1. Create a shader. Create a new shader file in your project and name it barriershield. 2. Shader code. Here's a simple shader code for a glowing barrier effect. Script. Shader_type canvas_item, / use spatial if working in 3D. Uniform vec4 shield_color, hint_color, / color of the shield. Uniform float intensity, hint_range, 0.0, 1.0. Uniform float noise_scale, hint_range, 0.0, 10.0. Void fragment. vec2uv equals frag_coord.xy / screen_size.xy. Float noise equals sin, uv.x * noise_scale plus time, * 0.5 plus 0.5. vec4 color equals shield_color * noise * intensity. Color equals color. 3. Assign the shader. For 2D, assign the shader to the sprite by creating a shader material and setting the shader property to barriershield. For 3D, assign the shader to the spatial material of the plane mesh. Step 3. Adding particle effects. 1. Add a particle node. For 2D, add a CPU particles 2D node as a child of barriershield. For 3D, add a CPU particles node. 2. Configure particle properties. Set the emission_shape to sphere or box depending on your desired effect. Adjust the amount, lifetime, speed, and gravity properties to achieve a more dynamic look. 3. Particle texture. Create a texture for your particles. This can be a simple circle or star. Assign this texture to the texture property of the particles. Step 4. Scripting the shield behavior. 1. Attach a script. Create a new gdscript file named barriershield.gd and attach it to your barriershield node. 2. Script code. Here's an example script that controls the intensity and color of the shield dynamically. Script. Extends node 2D. Use spatial if you're in 3D. var shield_color equals color, 0.1, 0.5, 1.0, 0.5, initial color. var intensity equals 1.0. var noise_scale equals 5.0. func_ready. $sprite.material.set_shader_param, shield_color, shield_color. $sprite.material.set_shader_param, intensity, intensity. $sprite.material.set_shader_param, noise_scale, noise_scale. func_process, delta. intensity equals 0.5 plus 0.5 asterisk sin, os.get_ticks_millisecond, /100.0. $sprite.material.set_shader_param, intensity, intensity. 3. Adjust parameters. Modify color and intensity variables as needed to get different shield effects. Step 5, testing the effect. 1. Run your scene. Press the play button to run your scene and observe the barrier shield effect. You should see a glowing shield with dynamic particle effects. Optional enhancements. Sound effects. Add sound effects for when the shield activates or gets hit. Hit reactions. Implement logic to change the shield's appearance when it takes damage. Customization. Experiment with different colors, particle shapes, and shader effects to create unique shields. Conclusion. You've now created a sci-fi barrier shield effect in Godot. This tutorial provides a solid foundation, but feel free to expand upon it with additional features like animations, more complex shaders, or interactions with other game elements. Happy developing!